Hey people, I hope you're doing well. Sweaty Cup Churn Cup. I hope you're doing well in body, soul, mind and spirit. But if you're not, tomorrow's a new day. Keep that in mind. Keep fighting on, susu. But what are we doing today? Well, we just finished up at the gym. A quick little video of a place in Chiang Rai that you probably would like. If you like good priced meals and you like buffets, and those good price meals are 49 baht for a buffet, you come to the right place. So allow me to take you to a authentic Khanom Jeen restaurant where you can have some authentic Chiang Rai food that you won't find anywhere else in Thailand. Yeah, come along for the ride and I'll show you where it is, what it is, and yeah. Okay, let's go. I figured I'd show you this as we're making our way along back from the gym, back from the San Prapom shop. And yeah, oh, I tell you what, it's a hot day in Chiang Rai today. She's warm, but yeah, just to give you some landmarks and whatnot so you know where you're going. Obviously I'll throw the location for the restaurant on the screen, but essentially if you're around, you probably either know of or at some point will come into contact with the Sunday walking street markets. The Sunday walking street markets are just up here on our right hand side. You know, so if you pull up Google Maps and throw in, you know, Sunday walking street, that's what you'll you know, that's what you'll see coming up here on the right hand side. So just a moment. There you go, just into the right there, down that street. That's all your Sunday walking street. So it's essentially going to be maybe 600-700 meters away, and we will arrive at the Khanom Jeen restaurant. But it's also a homestay. So if you're looking for some cheap, affordable accommodation in Chiang Rai, and you like the homestay style of things, as we get up this little bit of an incline of a hill, post-workout, post-leg exercises, post-circuit exercise, and bit of this, bit of that, but feeling good. But I digress, don't I? Essentially, as we come down the hill, it's nice. Yeah, it's also a homestay. So if you like that style of you know, setup, then by all means have a look online. I think on Agoda and whatnot. And it's called Backpack Homestay in Chiang Rai. It used to be set up as a dorm for students. As we just be careful of the set of lights here. And while we're here, we've got this big intersection. Now you might ask, why does this intersection have a big picture of, you know, the grandmother of Thailand and Vajiralongkorn Rama 10? Well, that's mainly because the military base is up the road there. So yeah. Anyways, up the road here, then we're going to hang a right, and then we're going to arrive. And I'll tell you what, I'm due for a bit of a feed post-workout, and I think Nam Yao, the Chiang Rai specific local, you know, local food is the way to go for that. Some nice pork and whatnot. So just up here on the right hand side. Okay, Soy Hong Lee / Soy Den Ha, if I'm not mistaken. Now I've come just after the rush because probably about half an hour ago it gets packed out, so yeah, it's quietened down a little bit, which is good. So we'll scoot across here. So there you go, 49 baht. And we will park the Jackie-Yan, the bicycle. We'll make sure we take our things with us, and we'll have a little squiz at this, eh?
Wow.
They got a few signs here, one sign there, one sign here. And as you can see, at the awesome price of 49 baht, opening at 10 o'clock. Okay, everyone, fast forward one day. Why did we fast forward one day? I walked into the restaurant and I was so tired after the gym. And I thought, that's not very good. So I'll give you a rundown today. There's a few people in there having lunch, but it should be okay. It's very, very popular with the military personnel because the local military base is just over here. I'll put the name on the screen for you as well. It's just a street over in that direction. So you would have heard me talking about the intersection over here with the big monument of the grandmother and Vajiralongkorn, King Rama X, which is a really cool monument over in the intersection. And that's mainly because there's the big military base over here. So anyways, it's really popular with the military guys because it's close by and it's really good price and everything. So we'll come in here and I'll show you what the go is. You can see they're getting stuck in to the food at the moment. And this is the owner over the back here serving everyone. Crew Pep. Crew Pep used to be a English teacher. So if you'd like to come in and have a talk with him, he can teach you some Thai while you sit and eat your lunch. Well, actually, you know what? I could probably start off here by telling you. So on the far left, where the first pot is, on the left-hand side, just in front of the lady there in the silver, so that's Gangkyeowan. Okay, so think of it as similar to a green curry, but not a green curry. Okay, so it's got fishball, it's got eggplant. So I'll give you a close-up in a second. I'll just take it over here real quick. Okay, and so it's essentially you just come in and you go through. It's like you can see the eggplant there, you can see the fishball and everything. So the next one is I believe this is, no sorry, it's the next one after that that's coconut. So this next one, let me think, Nam Ya Ba, I think. Nam Ya Ba, if I'm correct. Yeah. My pronunciation is probably not going to be perfect, but Nam Ya Ba, okay. So this one's a little bit spicy. This next one is the coconut milk. So Gati, yeah, Nam Ya Gati, which is that one. That's a really nice one. My personal favourites are both this one here, and you can see it's popular. You see people are really eating a lot because it's lunchtime at the moment. So, and now this is the one you want to try. If you're going to try anything here, this is the dish you want to try. Okay. And why is that? Because it's specific to this region. Okay, so you call this one Nam Yao. So it's just being heated up at the moment. Like it's all kept hot throughout the day. And I believe he actually just topped it up with some more meat and things like that. Because this is probably the most popular one. So if we give it a bit of a scoop here, you see all the pork and the bones and there's tomatoes, and it's a really rich local dish. So you won't find this in Bangkok. This is specific to the north. And we will just give that a tap. I might just let him know that it's well and truly bubbling over. Pep, it's he's having a talk with a friend of his that's just come for lunch. Aroy mai,
อร่อยครับ
แซ่บไหม
แซ่บเนี่ย
ลามไหม
อร่อยน้ำเงี้ยว
น้ำเงี้ยว Chiang Rai food, yeah?
ยาเชียงรายซิมโบ
Mangrai cow. Very good. Okay, so what do we have to go with it? So we have rice. Okay, so obviously rice is rice, or cow soy in Thai. Okay. And the next one, we have Khanom Jeen. So Khanom Jeen is the Khanom Jeen type of it. Pep, Khanom Jeen noodle. This is rice, yeah? Rice noodle. Okay. And this is a new little display he got recently, actually. A little cool little cover and everything. This came from Chiang Mai. I think Chiang Mai, yeah?
ของเชียงใหม่
From Chiang Mai, this one. Nice little traditional display just to keep any flies that come in off the road and things like that off the food. And then there's some noodles in here. I'm trying to think. Sen. Oh wait. There's some other noodles in here, so if you open it up, there's some of the softer noodles, so just get out of the way for your customers. And everything sen something or other. It'll come to me in a moment. I think it's just sen gu diao. Yeah, sen gu diao, I think. Those ones, the noodle there. So yeah, okay, so we'll go over it. These are then the condiments and things that you put on the top, okay? So what have we got? So we start off over here. Okay, let's start off over this side. So pep pakkat dong. So this is like a bitter melon kind of. Honestly, I'm not even sure how to really compare it to something Western, but it's got a bit of a bitterness to it, and it's really nice as a contrasting flavour amongst, you know, everything there. Tua no, is that right? Tua no, I think. Pakchi, which is this one here, which is just like coriander and whatnot, fresh coriander, and I think there's some onion or something or other in there as well. Hola pa, maybe? Hola pa? Yeah, I really like this one. This is really good. So it's just sitting in water to keep it fresh, and it gets topped up during the day as well. So you just go through and pop some of that on top of your meal. Honestly, it's really hard to describe the flavour of that. It's a matter of just trying it. This here is, well, you just call this salt. So I think this is like lemon juice, essentially. You've got garlic. I can never remember the name of this thing in Thai. Okay, I think it's gatium, I think. So that's garlic. Okay, and then you've got obviously chili, prick pon. And what do we got next? This is essentially like what we would maybe call a snake bean, right? You know, those really long beans that you get, and it's all cut up into smaller pieces. Okay. Tua fuck yao or something. Tua fuck yao. That's what that is. And this is like shredded like cabbage, right? And it's kept in the water to keep it nice and fresh and crispy and everything. And then you've got your bean sprouts. Honestly, I can't remember the names of those two. What else have we got? We've got some nam pan, so that's sugar. Okay, you got some soy sauce, which has got a bit of chili in it, and then you have some nam pla, which is fish sauce, and then you've got some straight up dried chilies if you want to be adventurous and blow your head off. Okay, on to the next sort of stuff. So you might be looking at this thinking, what is that? And is it included the cab moo, or what we would call in Australia to be crispy pork? Perhaps just bring it over some more, because you saw me talking about it, so he's just going to top that up, because it's very popular for people to then purchase this at 5 baht each, okay, and then add that to their meal as well, so it goes really well with, you know, any of these things and the noodles and the rice. So it's very nice. So yeah, as you can see, like half of them are already gone, so he's just topping those up through the day. Tidy it up, make it look all nice and pretty. Sweet. So yeah, you know, who doesn't like some crispy pork, right, with their meal? Okay team, so just over this side, what we have is water. Okay, so this is included in your 49 baht buffet. You have some straws, you have nam kang, which is ice. Now if you got any questions about the ice, that is ordered in fresh every day from a processing facility, so there's no issues with, you know, getting sick or anything from the water. That's all fresh every single day. With the water, it is local water, but it goes through like a 3-stage process, you know, all the charcoal and the, you know, whatever those systems are. I've seen them here. There's big tanks out the front that it all gets processed through and everything like that. So you can be assured that it's nice and clean as well. If for whatever reason you want to avoid that because you don't feel comfortable with that for whatever reason, you have bottled water there for 5 baht each as well. So the very popular Nam tip or angel water. And then you've got your cups and everything down the bottom. Okay. You also have like Coca-Cola and everything. So if you want like a soft drink, you have different ones there. You can see it's quite popular because people have been, you know, you can see all the empty ones, right? So, but there's still plenty of other ones there, and they get replenished every few days when they get had. Depending on what day it is, you might see some Muay Thai being played on the TV up there, or some news, or some music, or something like that. There is accommodation here. Pep used to be a school teacher, so this used to be like set up as a dorm, and it's now set up for anyone, not just Farang, but local people as well. So there's multiple rooms upstairs, and that includes like a basic breakfast and coffee and whatnot in the morning. So you can also look that up online if you're interested. You have seating for essentially 26 people in here all up. These tables are very popular with not just only the army personnel, but for, you know, groups of people that are all working together that come over at work time. And yeah. Okay, so let's get something to eat. I reckon we start off with some of this guy. You know what? No, I don't. I'm just going to go with what I usually go. Like these are, don't get me wrong, these are absolutely good as well. But I tend to, for whatever reason, gravitate towards these two because I genuinely really like the coconut milk and I love the num yao. So these are not bad at all. Don't get me wrong. But it's like anything. I am happy to eat any of them. And any and all of them. However, I tend to gravitate towards these a bit more. So, yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so we've got our bowl or our plate and our cutlery. Pep, chon, mate. Chon. And som. Som is the yeah, and the yeah. Okay, so aroi. Okay, so then we make our decision. What do we want? Do we want the rice? Do we want the khao soi? Or do we want the sen? I can't remember. To be honest with you, we'll go a little bit of each. I'm doing this one-handed, so just bear with me. So we're going to, just a sec. So we'll grab a little bit of rice, okay? Just a little bit, I don't want too much. I actually was going to go to the gym this morning, but it got postponed because we run around and catch up with some friends and we ended up having a coffee and whatnot. And then we'll go a little bit of the Khanom Jeen noodle. Okay. A little bit of that. Another thing is this type of thing doesn't sit too heavy in your stomach, which is nice. And I really like this one. So just going to move our Matsumaduvalaki over. We'll just go a little bit of that. Jumping around everywhere. Get a little bit of the noodle. Put the lid back on. Okay. So it's not ideal, but we'll make it work, yeah? So come in here. He's a little bit low, actually, just because we're, again, the lunch rush is just finished. But these will be topped up. He periodically comes through and tops them up as well. And like I said earlier, it's around 3 to 4 o'clock that, generally speaking, that the restaurant closes. And that's largely dependent on you know, the traffic on the day, but yeah, generally speaking, 3-4 o'clock is when it gets closed up. So here we go. Let's get some of the meat. I'll ask. I can't remember the name of that. See that little guy at the bottom there? It's like almost like a noodle kind of. Almost actually looks like ginseng. Just a second, I'll find out the name for you. Okay, so correction there. This is dark nil, which is actually a flower. It's not a mushroom. I always thought it was like more of a mushroom. Let me see if I can get a bit of it here for you. See that one on the top there? Dark nil. So I'm quite a big fan of that. So it's funny, I've been a fan of it, and I've always thought it was a type of mushroom. But anyways, look, you get in there and it's like think of it almost like a bit of a bone broth kind of soupy type of thing. But again, this is very specific to the north. So you're only going to find that up here. So we'll just get a little bit here. And it's a buffet, so you can come back as many times as you want and, you know, eat until your heart's content, and it's 49 baht. So we're just going to do a little bit more. I do want to hit the gym a little later, so I don't want to be having too much. Get a bit of that meal. And obviously, you know, the style of it is with the bone and stuff, so it's there and it's being cooked up, and it's, you know, very, very flavoursome. So he just took the lids off there for me, so those lids will go back on now. So I'll go and sit down. Okay, so I've just made a little bit of space here just so I can show you, because I'm one-handed obviously. So my go-to is always a little bit of this guy to the side. Okay, always like a little bit of that to the side to cut through the flavour. You have the two different, I think these are more, well, they're both bean sprouts, right? But I think these are maybe possibly even boiled or something, so they're like softer. I prefer more of that crisp type of you know, texture going on, so I get a few of those on there. A little bit of the cabbage again, something different, a little bit of crispiness, of freshness, some of that snake bean type thing. What's the name of it? Let me just double check that again. Pep, what's this one? I like Gua Fak Yao. That's it. Let's double check the name of that. Gua Fak Yao. We'll get the coriander in that, and if you've been around for our video in the Lao capital, Vientiane, I actually started that video off and spoke about how much I love coriander, and yeah, bring it on. I love a bit of good coriander. Bit of garlic, put that on the top. And look, everyone's different. Everyone will, you know, use these little condiments in their own way. I tend to like a little bit of everything. Obviously, vinegar, chili. Bit of traffic going on out the front. Hear the motorcycles going past. I do like a little bit of sweet. You know, Thai's all about the sweet, salty, whatnot. So just a little bit of that. We'll pop a little bit of fish sauce as well. It's probably a little bit much for most people, but I'm in the gym a lot and it's hot and I'm exercising, so a little bit of extra sodium doesn't hurt. One thing that I'm not a huge fan of is the song, but each their own, you know. You do as you will when you come in. So I'm going to grab some of this and top it off on the top. I love this stuff. Can't even remember the name of it, but again, it's a buffet, so enjoy yourself, yeah. There you go. How's that looking? Piled up there. There we go. There you go, team.
Wow.
You get, obviously, if you want to get the cab roll, you can. But I'm happy with that at the moment, so we'll start off with that. Okay, team. So here we go. So let's take a seat. And what do we end up with? So we grab some water with our ice, nam kang. Obviously you got some tissues and toothpicks and things like that. Just move this to the side and there you go.
รถเครื่องคันเก่าใช้แต่รุ่นพ่อเท้าในน้องสาวชอบคลาสสิกไม่ตั้งไม่แต่ไรแรงสักคิดลูกสูบติดเครื่องเริ่มนิ่มจับไม่ได้นั่งหัวพานหรือว่ายานถ่ายรถสดไม่สดก็แลที่หัวใจ
Even that little bit of chili that I put on there is quite hot. Anyways, team, I hope you're doing well in body, soul, mind, and spirit. And if not, that's okay. Tomorrow's a new day. Keep on fighting on. So. But I hope you've enjoyed the little video. 49 baht buffet in Chiang Rai. I think I'm going to go and finish off the rest of my meal, and I've got the Muay Thai planned on the screen inside, so I'm going to go check that out for a little bit. And then I will do a little bit of a Twitch stream, I think, and just touch base with people and let them know what's happening. So if you're interested in joining like the little bit of a community we got going on Twitch, I'll pop the link down below. But otherwise, I hope you're doing well, and we'll catch you on the next one, yeah? Okay, สวัสดีครับ
ถ้าหากความรักของเราที่มีชา